If you've ever spent 45 minutes comparing two nearly identical products online, only to buy neither, then I have some bad news for you. You're probably too smart for your own good. And not in a cute, at least I saved some more money now, but more like I could have been rich by now, but I was too busy finding perfect kind of way. Number one is overthinking because you're too brilliant. Now, does this example or situation ever sound like you, where you have a great idea, you start digging in, and you start researching it to death? But while you're doing all of that, someone else does it haphazardly, but much faster, and eventually grows into the first mover into the market, or at least into a decent growing business. Why this happens is because your brain treats every decision like defusing a bomb. It's thinking, should I cut the red wire or the blue wire? Let me consult three experts and read the entire thread of this 2007 forum first, and eventually you give it up because it just seems too daunting and risky and scary. Meanwhile, successful people out here are just cutting with a pair of scissors that they found in a drawer. The fix here is remember the Dunning-Kruger effect. When you're really lacking in the intellectual compartment, you tend to overestimate yourself. As you become smarter, you start having self-doubt because you know better. But that self-doubt is what slows you down from making decisions. And success is more defined by what you do than what you know. So remember that you only want a minimally viable product, not the perfect one. At least not yet. And the only thing you need to start is to be willing to figure it out. Number two is analysis paralysis. When your brain throws itself down a Wikipedia rabbit hole. Smart people don't just see risks, they see an interconnected web universe of risks. I should start a business, for example, but what if the supply chain collapses? I could invest, but what if the economy does what an economy does, where it goes up, but it also goes down? I could post my work online after I get 17% better at everything, otherwise it's just too embarrassing. And the result here is that you're stuck forever in prep mode, like someone trying to learn swimming by reading about swimming or reading about the water. And the hack here is to set a timer for these decisions. If you're still researching when it dings, then flip a coin. Heads, then you go ahead and do it. Tails, you still do it. Number three, the confidence conundrum, or why you might feel like a fraud. The smarter you are, the more you realize how much you really don't know, which is great for humility but terrible for your bank account. It's also called imposter syndrome, where you're thinking things like, I can't charge for this because I'm not officially an expert. Like, what is an expert? What kind of licenses do you need? Meanwhile, someone with half your knowledge or freshly into their teenage years is already selling a course on it. Or you're thinking maybe I shouldn't apply for this job because I'm not perfect. I don't match everything they ask for on this job description. But the reality is, no one is perfect, and most jobs aren't looking for perfection. They're just looking for someone who can do the job well enough. So the same goes here for the fix. Just try and be willing to figure it out. Number four, the deserve dilemma. Smart people think success is like a vending machine where you're inserting perfect effort and you receive your reward. But real life is more like a claw machine. It's messy, unpredictable, and occasionally rigged. You say things like, I'll wait until I'm 100% qualified. The others go, well, the best I can do is 72%, so take it or leave it. The move here is to trade perfect for progress. Done is the new perfect, even if done looks like you duct taped it together and called it art. And then the other fix is try the screw it threshold. When you're 70% ready, say screw it and just start. Try the golden retriever rule. Act first and think later. Of course, within reason, like don't just eat a shoe because it felt right. Try the imperfect advantage thinking, where you launch now and then you refine later. Twitter was a podcast app once, and YouTube was a dating site, so you'll probably be fine. In closing, your brain is a high performance vehicle, but right now you're using it to parallel park for 45 minutes and you're not getting anywhere. So it's really time to take it out onto the open road for a spin. Thanks for watching.